delivery here. Better than average fastball. I guess you'd say that's average. A lot of swings and misses.
Up and away.
And you know, motion can play a part in control, change of speeds, and motion. And if you look at McClanahan's motion, he has a little hesitation for a hitter to pick up in time.
Fouled back. 93. His average fastball, or his fastball averages 96.7.
All of a sudden it gets on you a little quicker than you anticipate.
And a check swing called strike at the plate. Inside, ball 1 to Rooker.
Kevin Kiermaier in center field. One of the
left-hander might get Rooker's bat going again. Check swing 2-0. And soft fly in the left, dropping in front of Arozarena, and Rooker will take it. A base hit with 1 down in the first inning. I was the proverbial fly on the wall in a wonderful conversation in which we could have recorded with you, Josh, Paul Molitor, who's filling in on radio, and hitting and pitching and all that. Would have been nice to have had a camera rolling. We could have filled up a pregame show or 2 with that.
Molly and I were doing a lot of listening. Yeah, Josh he has a lot of theories.
Ground ball picked up by Wendell, and they'll go around the horn to get the double play. A base hit, but only 3 men back. The Twins' designated hitter. Fastball inside, and that one clocked at 95. So you're right, he's just getting loose. And up and away at 95 again.
You mentioned the World Series. He mentioned the Rays.
Yeah. Big pop-up foul back out of play.
Certainly not going to be the Rays and the Marlins, though last year the Marlins got to postseason and showed quite well.
Have chopper to third, and Wendell has another play to make. 1 away. 1 down. Here's Rob Refsnyder.
It's been a nice story, resurrecting his career, hasn't he?
You know, the Twins have been depleted in the outfield for a good part of the year. Buxton was hurt for a while. Kepler was out. And Refsnyder played the corner outfield spots, but had never played center. 1-1. 2-1.
Yeah, the Kirilloff injury, boy, that just stung to see some production.
Half swing and a foul. Last time these two teams played each other was an 18-inning game.
Okay. Well, they didn't start the guy on second base.
Right. Just missed. Now 3-2 with Sano on deck. Moderate temps. Popped up near the Twins dugout, and no play.
You can tell in the at-bats what life.
Another 3-2. So you use that term too. So let me ask you, Jim Cobb, what is the meaning of life? And a strike. Now inside. 1-1.
You'd say Nelson was Miguel's big brother, but nobody's bigger than Miguel, so we'll just say he was his older brother.
Older 1-2 Sano. And that clipped the inside edge.
Again for the top and the bottom.
Chili Davis will join us. Scotty Leyes will join us. 2-2 to Sano. Driven to right field, and Margot makes a running, leaping catch. He had to reach for that ball. It was slicing away from him, and Sano hit a hard line drive to the opposite field for an out.
Yeah, as hard as he hit that one.
And check swing strike. just off the outside edge.
The Twins are expecting him.
That hits the edge. 1-2. A tough go for Larnach. He's found himself in so many counts. A drive to left. Rosarina back, and on the warning track makes the catch. Well, a couple of well-hit balls to Scotty Leyes. Scotty, you got your feet wet, if you will, the year before in the big leagues a little bit, but the ball popped up short right field, and it's the second baseman Lau with the catch. But then you saw the Twins bring.
You're supposed to, and that was it. So it was great for me.
Outside the ball.
Well, you've got to have every changeup. Was it a changeup?
It was a fastball. I tell everybody it was a fastball.
Yeah.
But you're a lefty too, right?
Right. We're 102.
Yeah, it was 100.
Yeah, but I saw it was right down there in that, as Chile says, the do not disturb zone. It was a great moment.
No, it was a lot of fun.
Looks like a couple of quick outs here with Simmons gone.
It was 8th inning, obviously, and both.
That was a great moment for you, for the Twins fans, and I had a nice seat in that World Series games in the Metrodome, as you'd want to see.
Polanco tries to bunt. Have you ever heard anything as loud as the crowd noise when you hit the home run, or what followed?
Makes you feel good, right?
Yeah, I'll say.
2 strikes, and Polanco sends one wide of third base. Well, here it is, this 102-mile-per-hour fastball.
Hey, they got all these launch angles and exit velocity and distance, as long as it clears that wall.
That is right.
Yeah.
Can you stay with us another half inning?
It's a 5-0 lead in the 4th inning, guys.
Yeah, Twins have some making up to do against a really tough left-hander, Shane McClanahan. Fouled at the plate, 1-1.
Well, that was a nice inning.
Same way too. You've gone through it more often than I have. That can't have been 30 years ago.
Yeah.
You know, the memories are so fresh and so. It'll be Rooker, Donaldson, and Garver in the Twins' 4th. Solid, more solid hit to left field. Rooker has them both for the Twins. Leadoff single here in the 4th. And that'll bring up Donaldson.
Next year will be 40 years since I squared off with the Cardinals and the Brewers, and I think Molly might still have the record.
I believe it's still true. He was the first. I think he's the only guy who got someplace here at Target Field. Corey Provis also taking some time off. Chris Atterbury filling in on the radio side as well. And now 2-2.
Talking to Josh.
Got on and missed. And a strikeout victim here in the 4th inning. And watch Twins
A little differently back then than today.
So Vince Coleman stole a bunch of bases.
No, he was 85. Our guys were Willie
To Mitch Garver, hit a bouncer to third his first time out. 1-1.
It's fun to hear those hear the guys like Chile talk about what goes on in the.
Well, tomorrow we're going to have a special pregame on-field ceremony. It will be my distinct honor to MC that. Chile will be a part of that. And from Andy's perspective, what it took to put the team together. And from Chile's perspective, much of what we talked about here tonight. Why Minnesota? Why? You know, he was a free agent. He down on the field rather than have players or Andy McPhail just speak. We're just going to have a kind of a round table without a round. Stake to a 5-0 lead. McClanahan has delivered those 15 times this year. Chopper back to the mound, and they'll try to get 2. 1, but not 2. Ref Snyder hit a slicing line drive toward the right field corner. There's a check swing and a strike. Nice running catch made by Margot.
Live with a big bat in the batter's box.
Down and in. Rooker dancing down the line.
Probably as good a situation right now the Twins have had.
Hard ground ball, a base hit to left. Rooker will score. And Sano delivers the RBI hit. And the Rays pay the price for not turning that double play.
Exactly.
Good at bat, hit the ball hard to the opposite field with 2 strikes his first time up. And he takes a breaking ball in there, strike 1. Larnach getting the starting call. Swung on and missed. Another off speed pitch, and it's 0-2. And a slower breaking ball got him. Larnach thought it was inside. And take one late from the Rays like they did against the Astros and the White Sox. 1 strike. Slow breaking ball, wild, up and away.
Won't be easy against these Rays, because when you get to the late innings, they're by far the best, outscoring the opposition.
Well, they're leading comfortably right now, but they have 36 come from behind wins, which is far the singles, but just 1 run in the 4th. And now Jeffers takes low, 2-2.
Yeah, they tend to stockpile contact with the Durham team.
Driven foul.
Rays AAA team that, you know, they send them down to the minors, they limit their number.
The envy of everybody else in baseball. Tap foul. Witness this year, one of the to the Mets. We talked about Willie Adames, their starting shortstop.
Yeah, it's a credit to, we talked about analytics. They belong in the office, not on the playing field, and the analytics, and so they have the philosophy, now's the time to unload them.
Open right side of the infield, and Jeffers takes advantage of that. Just put the ball in play with 2 strikes. A shift beater for a leadoff single.
You don't often
the shift now. The next time Jeffers is up with the bases empty, whether they continue to shift him or get time up. And now to center. Kiermaier coming in, catches the line drive, a pretty well hit ball for an out. 1 away. And that'll bring up Polanco.
in those 3rd at bats.
73 pitches thrown. And Polanco with a hard line drive. What a pick by Franco. And they get the out at first. Jeffers gains second base. Couple of beaten foul. Down and in. Side tightness taken out with 2 outs in the 3rd. Headed up the middle and a base hit. Jeffers around 3rd. He'll score. And Rooker's got 3 singles. And the Twins have another run on the board. Back in the game, down now by 3 runs. And an aggressive hack, strike 1 times from top-notch pitchers. We used to see it from Verlander. Cruising along, and then when things got a little dicey, 1-1 to Donaldson. And now high at 98. And now 3-1 to Donaldson. If he reaches, Garver would get to the plate.
About bell tie. If it's not there, I won't swing. Yep, and that was away. So he had a hitter.
And a fastball frozen, both for strike 2 and strike 3.
The Twins were still the Senators. It was Charleston, West Virginia.
Okay.
Yeah, the ones I.
Garver leading off the Twins 6th.
Yeah, I would think this would be, if he gets through this inning, the end of the night for easy innings. And again, the discussion with Josh Donaldson was. But now hit pitchers are interested in swing and miss stuffs.
To the left field corner, scalded. One hopping the wall, a high hop, and Garver will hold up with a leadoff single. Twins have hit the ball hard.
They really have.
Out of a double play, which was important because Sano followed with an RBI single. Well, you were doing Yankee games as David Cone was wrapping up his pitching career, and I remember, and I'm paraphrasing what you just talked about, and David Cone was a swing and miss guy, and he said toward the end of his career, it took me 15 years to learn.
Fielders out there behind you, 8 counting yourself.
Chopped up the line. Wendell, and the ball not handled at first base, and now Diaz is injured. He's holding his left wrist. Outside, ball 1. Now, I have not seen hit nor error, but they also have an error that they just put up for the Rays. We'll figure it out. Sano skies one foul. So an error this year might be the first bullpen arm called upon. Sano taps it foul. 1-2. 1-2 to Sano. 2-2. Tapper toward the hole and through for a base hit. Garver will score. It's 6-3. So the inning starters 225. That's in the dirt. Heck of a block by Zunino, keeping Refsnyder at second base. And now 2-0 to Larnach.
Yeah, that one didn't look like a cross-up. It's just like a
speed stuff in the fourth. Out in front, 2-1. Tap foul, 2-2. And of course, unless or until 2-2. Breaking ball, strike 3. 1 away, and now it's Ryan Jeffers' turn, but there's going to be a pitching.